Elizer is up. Excuse me if I mispronounce that. What's up, guys? Can you recommend a one payment keyword research tool? Yeah, Power Suggest Pro. It's been our go-to tool forever. It's more of a keyword discovery tool or whatever. It's not really a keyword research tool in that. And the only reason I say that is because most all keyword research tools show like competition metrics and like all this other kind of shit that really, in my opinion, is unnecessary. I don't use any of those tools anymore. I think they're overcomplicated, and that kind of data really means nothing to me. So we've been using Power Suggest Pro, the same exact keyword method strategy or keyword research method that I've used since I don't know, 3 or 4 years now, is what I've been. It's the same one I use today, which is always going to Google Trends first, starting with that, identifying all your related keyword searches, both your top related searches as well as rising related searches based upon the trends data, which you can even drill down into specific geographic areas if you'd like. And then from there, I take those and then I go do, right now, it's kind of a manual thing. We're actually going to be building a tool into SERP Space that will do that. We'll go scrape the related searches. So in other words, once you've grabbed your related search terms from your seed set or your seed terms, then what I do is go just do them, or I have a VA do it now, but she goes and manually searches each one of those keywords and then pulls the relevant related, searches related to at the bottom of the search results and adds those to the spreadsheet. Then from there, we drill down into each one of those with Power Suggest Pro. That's it. That's all I do. I know there's another question further up on this event page today about SEMrush. I got to be real honest with you. Hernan put SEMrush in the battle plan because he uses it. I do not. I've never used SEMrush. Well, I've used it a couple times, but I've never used it consistently because it's just more data than I personally need to use for all the SEO stuff that I've done. I know there's some benefits to having some of those kind of metrics, guys, and there's a lot of really cool stuff that SEMrush will do, but I just find it to be overcomplicated for what I need to do. So I always just start with trends. Well, to be honest, I have one additional step now that I haven't done before, that I didn't really do before, and that was using Google AdWords, because SEO has become so complex and it takes so much more effort now to rank for keywords than it did several years ago. So instead of just determining or looking at keyword research tools and letting those metrics tell me, okay, these are the hot keywords, these are what I should be optimizing for, I've done that many, many times and spent weeks or months ranking for keywords that were told to me by SEO tools or keyword tools that they were good keywords. They were keywords that would produce traffic and all that kind of stuff. And I spend weeks or months getting those keywords ranked and find out that they're not converting or they're not really the best keywords that I should have been targeting. And so that's weeks and or months of wasted time. And so what I like to do now is go to AdWords and set up a AdWords campaign for whatever project I'm working on, be it local or affiliate or whatever. It doesn't matter. I just go in and set up AdWords campaign, and I might put, depending on the niche, it might be a bit more expensive, but for a lot of affiliate stuff, I might only throw $50 in traffic at it. I'll spend $50, and at the end of that $50, I will have the search query report from AdWords that shows exactly which queries were being, were generating clicks to my ads. And so those are the ones that now I know to go optimize for, because there's traffic data that I have, proven, bona fide, genuine traffic data from Google's own data from advertising money that I spent that says these are the keywords that are going to produce the best results for you. Then I go actually optimize for those, build out an SEO campaign for those keywords. So I start with that. If it's local and sometimes some of the clicks are expensive for that, you might have to pay $30 a click. I might spend $200 on traffic. But to me, it saves me so much time from having to optimize for stuff that's not going to convert or produce traffic or produce clicks, or might produce clicks but doesn't convert because it's non-relevant traffic. And I need to know all of that stuff before going in and starting an SEO campaign, because the SEO campaign requires so much more effort. So I'd rather spend anywhere between $50 to $200 on traffic, let Google AdWords tell me which keywords I should be optimizing for SEO. Then I go just do the exact same process. And I usually always start, guys, with the same process. Even for AdWords, I still go to trends first. Then I look at Google related searches. I also look at the ads at that point. But strictly for keyword research, if you don't want to go with the AdWords route initially, which I recommend you guys do just to save yourselves a ton of time and heartache for optimizing for keywords that aren't going to produce results. However, if you're not going to do that, then Power Suggest Pro is, in my opinion, probably the most inexpensive and best tool that you can possibly use for SEO. keywords, because remember, the AdWords keyword planner tool is for AdWords. It's for PPC. So it's not going to, those traffic data, like the traffic volume, search volume data and all that. First of all, we all know that's not really accurate. Number two, unless you're spending money in AdWords, it's going to give you this broad range of search volume instead of like more narrow metrics, right? More exact or precise metrics, which again, those metrics aren't precise anyways. But also those keywords are for keywords and search queries based upon AdWords. So it's not really SEO type terms. Whereas with Power Suggest Pro, it's using Google Suggest or autocomplete keywords. And those are actual keywords that people are manually typing and searching in this. In order for them to show up and suggest, it means there had to have been, I don't know what the threshold is, but there had to have been enough occurrences or instances of those search queries being searched for Google to add them into autocomplete. Okay. And so those are really gold terms. And a lot of times you can pull back some really long tail keywords from tools like Power Suggest Pro. It's a very simple tool. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles of all the other tools. It doesn't need it. It does one thing, and it does it very, very well and very, very quickly. And it's like $57, I think, one-time fee. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's been my favorite keyword tool for about, I don't know, 3 years now. So I highly recommend that. Okay. That was a long-winded question or answer to that question, but I think that's important because we get those kind of questions all the time about keyword research tools, guys. And I swear to God, I've bought at least 15 keyword research tools over the years. I mean, no kidding. Some of them that are incredibly expensive. I mean, hundreds of dollars per month. You know what I mean? And I've just always gone back to the same process that I just described. So, and it works.